сижу, отдыхаю, ножками вот так вот вверх. На самом деле непонятно, есть ли у меня серьезные конкурентки или нет. Потому что здесь так много девушек, и все они в разных категориях, и невозможно пока что понять, кто... Я вчера их видела в спортивных костюмах, там всего, получается, 14 человек, включая меня. Но сейчас пока что вообще непонятно, кто в моей категории, и как они выглядят, и в каких они купальниках, и с какими они попами.
I'm gonna fight 'em all. The Seven Nation Army couldn't hold me back. They're gonna rip it off, taking their time right behind my back. And I'm talking to myself at night because I can't forget. Back and forth through my mind behind a cigarette. Coming from my eyes says leave it alone. Don't wanna hear about it. Every single one's got a story to tell. Everyone knows about it. From the Queen of England to the Hounds of Hell. And if I catch you coming back my way, I'm gonna serve it to you. And that ain't what you want to hear, but that's what I'll do. And the feeling coming from my blood says find a home. I'm gonna Wichita, far from this opera forevermore. I'm gonna work the straw, make the sweat drip out of every pore. And I bleed and I bleed and I bleed right before the light. All the words are gonna bleed from me. I will think no more. And the stains coming from my blood tell me go back home.
Got out of bed at all. My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed. My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds up my window, and I can't see it all. And even if I could, it'll all be great. But your picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so
съесть изюбирку. Напряжение было сумасшедшее, я не знаю. То ли я совсем плохо выступила, то ли совсем хорошо. Меня все судьи поправляли, я не так позирую. Мне нельзя топорить руки здесь, я вообще что-то расслабилась. Надо было позировать, меня так не считают нужным. Поправляли меня, наверное, раз 5, что неправильно руки держу. Я быстренько исправилась. Надеюсь, что это ничего страшного. Вот, и я видела, как судьи насчет меня переговаривались. Я очень люблю ловить взгляды судей. Вот, переговаривались там, типа, что обсуждали. Ну, опять же, будут эмоциональные такие обсуждения. Либо все совсем хреново, либо все хорошо. Посмотрим.
Have already been on stage. So our first competitor is 209, Lindsay McNally from Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. Lindsay's trained by Nick Fortune. Next up is contestant 210, Ruth Orvin from Mahone Bay, Nova Scotia. Ruth is trained by Jade Martin. Next is contestant 211, Jordan Walters from Fredericton. Jordan is a nail technician and a bartender. She trains at home, but is trained by Kelsey Wilson Fitness.
Stop, Jordan!
Next up is contestant 212, and I think it's Kristen Lowinston. Kristen is from Sackville. Next up is contestant 213, Alex Votor from Fredericton. Alex is a journalism student at St. Thomas University and is trained by Andrew Pierce from Just for Show. Next up is contestant 214, Ashley Jajik from Halifax. Ashley's a nanny. She's trained by Andrew McEnroy. Next is contestant 215, Tiffany Lang. Tiffany's here from Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. She's a paralegal and is trained by Kelsey Wilson. Next is 216, Tiffany Canary from Blaisberry, Nova Scotia. Tiffany's a student, but she's also a tutor. She's trained by Alexia Mizyuk and Pete Kennedy. Next up is contestant 217, Natasha Angel. Natasha's here from St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. She's a welder, and this is her very first show. Next is 218, Jessica Cordy from Fredericton. Jessica's a French teacher. Next up is 219, Mackenzie Corkum. Mackenzie's here from Dartmouth. She's a cashier at Atlantic Superstore and is self-trained. This is her first contest. Next up is contestant 220, Natalia Zorina from Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. Natalia is a market development manager. It sounds complicated. Our final contestant in this category, 221, Mallory Penny. Mallory's from Big Brador in Cape Breton, and she's a welder's helper. Our top three in numerical order in the bikini class D. 209, Lindsay McNally from Nova Scotia. 215, Tiffany Lang from Nova Scotia. And 219, Mackenzie Corkum from Nova Scotia. All right, ladies, strike your best pose for the audience. Our final results in the Bikini Class D category. Placing third, 219, Mackenzie Corkum. In second place, 209, Lindsay McNally from Nova Scotia.
Good job, Tiffany!
That means our champion for 2015 in the Bikini Class D category, contestant 215, Tiffany Lang from Nova Scotia. We'd like to introduce our final judge this evening, Jacqueline Phillips from Toronto. Jacqueline is originally from St. John, a two-time NBPFA Bikini Tall champion, CBBF National Top 3 competitor, IFBB Team Canada Bikini athlete, and a 2014 NBPFA overall Bikini champion.